Hey YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Happy August 4th. Happy Wednesday. Just some housekeeping things here. EA stream will be at 10:30 today. I'm awake for it, so I'm gonna watch the stream at 10:30 for them. Probably wide receivers today, or wide receiver, tight ends, corners, whatever. I'm really looking forward to the corners because I want to see if J.C. Horn is actually the fastest corner at launch. Because last year it was just like the fastest corners went for the most coins. And it just shows you Chase and Horn and Morig being a 6'2" sub linebacker, even with some good hit power and stuff. And then of course Kyle Pitts, fastest tight end. Like it just shows you how valuable those cards are and why I think go for 4, not 2 auctionable, because you're gonna even though they're not, you can use them on your team for like 4 weeks. I mean, J.C. Horn, 89 speed. What are you gonna do? Have 4 corners that are 92 speed already, and Horn's unusable? I mean, J.C. Horn and Jamar Chase, they're not, even Morig, 90 speed. They can be usable, even Kyle Pitts, for like no joke, 4 or 5 weeks. That's a long time. I'd say 4 weeks minimum. I mean, when are you going to have a 91 speed safety? And even if you do, probably what, 1,000,000 coins? I mean, that is insane, dude. That is insane. I mean, just to give you a heads up here, if I do this really quick,
According
okay?
to Wikipedia,
If you look at this card, it went for 1,000,000 coins. The 90 overall ultimate kickoff. And it had 89 speed. But that was considered fast for ultimate kickoff. That was considered fast back September 1st, late August. That was considered fast. He went for over 1,000,000 coins, him and Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks went for over 1,000,000 coins. He was considered fast. Jamar Chase. These are and if you don't believe me, let's go to the prices. And let's go to all 2,000,000 coins. Oh my God, that was October. 2,200,000 coins. Let's go to PlayStation. Same thing, around 2 mil. He was going for, exactly. Those cards are so usable, and it's not even funny. It's actually sad if you don't have those 4 cards because they're so fast. I just don't know how. I still can't process that we're getting Mahomes and Moss too, and Dion with it. All this rookie premiere stuff. Mahomes, great. I'm sold. But you give me Deion Sanders. I mean, you really give me Deion Sanders with 88 speed too. I mean, that's insanely fast at launch. Him and Horn are already 2 corners that, I mean, really you only need 2 corners in certain formations. But there are a lot of sub linebacker opportunities and a lot of dime, dollar, and they will use a lot of corners. I recommend doing 3, 4 corners on your team, not just 2. But yeah. All right. So cutting the chase here. The whole Saquon Barkley thing. He is definitely the guy that's going to go on my team. I'm going to try to get him on my team. The reason why is literally, if you remember correctly, I don't know if these players come with abilities or if it's only the set pieces. So the one thing that everyone forgets is, well, not really forget, but I'm gonna remind you, when you actually do the Saquon Barkley master set, you're gonna get some things back nat. probably offense, one of them being McLaurin. McLaurin has really nice stats. And he literally already comes with some abilities, which I would just turn off because I don't really like them. But you see his stats here. His route running is in the 80s. He has 88 speed. He should be an 80 overall or higher to be powered up. And if not, and don't say he has no power up symbol because Saquon Barkley doesn't either. So it's not that. So if they make a McLaurin, which he should be an 80 or higher, you power him up. He will, because remember, he'll be napped. He'll be napped from the setback. 89 speed. And this is what I'm talking about. You have him, you have Chase, you have Moss. Every single person that I know, Gut Fox. Who was it? Someone else. Shoot. CC. It was after CC. They are so sold on Lance Alworth. He has 88 speed. Just do +4, okay? He has 88 speed. Maxed out. But McLaurin has 89. Chase has 91. McLaurin, has 89. And, Moss has, 87, which is lower, but by one. Moss's height, though. And he's Moss. Lance Alworth, the only thing about him, and I will say this much, he's a route runner. Route runner archetypes or slot gives you 2 AP route tech. They updated it now, it's 3 AP. And then deep threat and vertical threat or other archetype for receivers are now 4 AP. So I don't want to be here forever. I don't want to make the video over 10 minutes. But and Devonta Smith's really good. All 80s. He's another example of somebody who is actually the same, if not, just a little bit worse than Lance Alworth. There's so many receivers in the game. So many. The market is going to be just flooded with GOAT wide receivers, with Jamar Chase at top. How about Brandon Cooks? What's his speed, right? All this stuff, we look at this, but you look at the DN market, it's literally just Donald and Youngblood. So Aaron Donald is going to go for a fortune. I think he's too slow for a DN, personally, for my dime defense, for my edge rushers. I'm going with Youngblood. When you look at the team I made under my Samsung Notes, you look at this launch team, if I throw in their wide receiver, Alworth, my defense looks like shit. There's not that many DNs. Go with Youngblood. And, I'm not giving Gut Fox and CC shit for doing Alworth. It's just, there's so many receivers. I don't need 4 or 5 receivers. And I know Lance Alworth's good for the long term. Great. So choose Youngblood first and then go back to Alworth, in October. Or, but choose Youngblood at launch and then switch over to Alworth once you're done with Jamar Chase and Randy Moss. Because Moss and Chase are so usable for the first 4 or 5 weeks. And there's going to be EA Play solos for wide receivers. So you're going to get a wide receiver lead pack, all other BS stuff. So, but going over Saquon Barkley, though, and why I think you should do is set. And then you'll get McLaurin back Nat, and then probably an offensive lineman, which will make it even more worth it for the offense side of the ball. Marlon Humphrey, he's good, but not super glitchy. The only reason why you would get Humphrey is if you do the man coverage scheme with the one step aheads. Powered up 90-man coverage, one step ahead. Him and Jalen Ramsey, one step ahead. But his speed's not that glitchy. But overall, a great man coverage corner. Great man coverage corner, okay zone corner. Barkley, you power him up. 90 agility, really high carry, high break tackle, catching better than the 60s. High COD, high speed, high excel, 89 speed. Will be the fastest running back in the game. No chems, no strategy cards, no team chems. Even though he'll be expensive, I think this is the number one card everyone should go for, especially on old gen, not next gen, because old gen players still move swift, left to right, all that other stuff. And I just think, in my opinion, you get Barkley, the fastest halfback. In the set, you'll get McLaurin back. Power up McLaurin with a power up pass for his 80, 81, 82, because his base elite will be expensive too. You literally power up Barkley and McLaurin. You literally add that to my offense. Do you know how lethal that would be? Saquon, that would be what, an 89 powered up? Or no, a 90 powered up, because he's 89, right? And then wide receiver, Terry, powered up 87. This offense has no weakness. The weakness would be the offensive line, but offensive line is offensive line. That would be an insane lineup powered up if I get them powered up. Okay. Technically, I'm counting the overalls as them not powered up because you never know how hard to power them up. So that's them not powered up. Give me your thoughts on my team. Let me know if you're going to do that too. Bye-bye.